Hey YouTube, it's been pretty busy. We finished our pantry, painted doors, and that's what this video is about. I'm working on a new built-in for my wife's friend, and that's huge. And we're going on vacation in 2 days. So it's been a little crazy, but why don't you check out part 2 of the pantry build, and I hope you like it. Finally, kitchen phase 2.
Of 8.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry about that.
there's more to come.
There's a lot more to come here. Phase 2 seemed a little final. You know, I just kind of want to make sure we're calibrating expectations here.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing here that you're going to take down?
I'm putting up some trim. I put up trim in that corner of the house, and then around the pantry
Yeah.
unit
And
thing.
why did you have to take it down again?
Because we kind of put it up weird. We overlapped the trim for the pantry over the trim for the house.
Yeah, and it looks real bad.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah. That's okay.
changed
We
it.
figured it out.
We figured it out.
Yeah, we did.
took it down.
We took it down to
We
the
edited.
90-degree cut after that, right?
No. Instead, we ran the trim for the pantry all the way around, and then are going
that's
to run
right.
the house trim
On
into
top.
it. Yes.
So we've lived like this for 2 years.
Well, not even this nice. We didn't even have that cabinet above the fridge.
That's true.
I have some before and after pictures at the end.
We have a,
It's gnarly.
yeah. We just had a fridge mess on top.
Yeah. The pile on top of the fridge. It was mostly toys that had been taken away because they were annoying. A lot of those toys that people just love to get children, books that make sounds.
It's usually grandparents.
Microphones that make strange voice
Like echoing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
And aunties. Grandparents and aunties love those gifts.
Whistles, Yeah.
Shout out
Just
to
give a kid a
grandparents.
whistle.
Shout out to grandparents and aunties.
Great idea.
So what are you doing here?
Oh, looks like I'm cutting some wood.
It's usually what you're doing
I'm making the doors.
as a woodworker. Okay.
These are the parts for the doors. So first all the rough cuts, get it down to about the approximate dimension. Then, plane, joint, get them square, all that good stuff. And here's me on the jointer.
I had to remember what the jointing was.
The jointing is so you get a flat face so you can reference it, or a flat side so you
Okay.
can reference it against your table saw or, whatever other thing you're planning on cutting it with.
And that's the planer.
And then that's the planer. So now once you have a flat face, you put the flat face down and run it through the planer, and then you get the opposing face flat and parallel.
Okay. You can't just flip it on a jointer?
No, because if the board is like a wedge, you'll still have a wedge.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Okay. What are you doing here?
Now we've routed grooves in the, let's see, those are the rails, not stiles. Stiles go the other way. I know you hate that. What did you say you wanted to change it to? The up and downy things?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Very professional.
I took it up with the Woodworkers Guild, and they were not down for uppy downy things. They said it could
brand.
cause confusion when they go out and do jobs.
Did you tell them it was going to bring a level of professionalism that they've never seen?
I did not tell them that.
That's where you went wrong.
Okay. And look, then you got a picture frame.
Then you have a door-ish.
Yeah, it's a door. Not a picture frame.
Nothing in the middle, but that's still okay.
You put a panel in there.
Sure,
you know.
sure.
See, look, it's a door.
Look at
Right
that.
now it's a see-through door.
See-through door.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you measure the inside
Okay.
and you add 1/2 inch because there's a 1/4 inch groove.
So that you can put the...
That's right.
Yep. Got it.
And we used, one thing, keep everything, organized.
Yeah.
Write down your measurements.
All the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Because
Good call.
it's super helpful.
Yep.
Now, I've used that Cut Optimizer Pro program online before. That is a fantastic program.
Where it tells you how to cut down the sheets of plywood into...
In this case, I wasn't cutting down plywood, so I didn't use that.
Sure.
But it's such a good idea to be organized in some way or another.
And then here you're doing...
So the panel for the big doors I used 1/2-inch MDF.
Okay.
So all I did was a dado on those.
Okay.
And then they just sit in the groove of the frame and have a flat back.
Now a dado takes out... What does a dado do?
A dado is like, instead of cutting a tongue for a tongue and groove, you're cutting a groove that leaves behind a tongue that's flush with the back of the panel. Now that all makes sense. Whether or not you understand it, what I just said actually makes good sense.
Probably, but I'm a visual learner.
Yeah, I
don't
really
do this audio stuff.
It's the kind of thing I would show you. I wouldn't just explain to you like that.
Okay.
Yep. Here we're checking for square before we glue it up, just to make sure everything's nice and square. And then we hit it in the clamps and we wait.
So...
Then
honestly,
you got a door.
This doesn't seem like a crazy process, building the doors, but you hate building doors.
So, there's a couple of things to that.
Okay.
One is...
it's a pretty door, look at that.
That door is so big, right? Routing the groove for the frame of the door actually didn't go very well. And it got away from me.
And it got wonky.
Yeah, it got a little wonky.
And that's
I was
why...
like, I bet I can make this work.
You
and
wanted to do it
turns
over
out
again.
I can't really.
Yep.
So
what are
there's
those gimmicks?
These are like very special hinges that we had to get because we have slide out shelves in the pantry.
Okay.
And so we needed hinges that could actually get it so the door panel cleared the pull-out drawer.
180 degrees.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
So anyways, I had to get these special hinges. They work fantastic. They're made by Bloom.
Do you know what they're
Bloom
called?
makes fantastic hinges. Ooh, I want to say it's called like a full clearance door hinge, something like that.
Not sponsored by Bloom, but happy to be sponsored by Bloom.
No, Bloom's got plenty of people on their crew. They don't need us.
Darn it.
Lowly little Oliveira.
No, Bloom needs us.
Do they?
Yeah, I feel this strongly.
Okay, there you go. Put it out there. Because I would love me some Bloom hinges. You can even just tell on this little test piece that I'm using. Look at that close. It's
a very nice close.
Bloom are superior hinges. I've been using just whatever I could get, soft close, but whatever I could get for 2 years. And these are my first Blooms, and there is a difference.
Big difference.
There is a difference. They are better hinges.
Real quickly, because we're moving on from Bloom.
Love you, Bloom.
This is the
toothpick trick. Shout out to Keith Johnson on this one.
Okay.
Because every time I listen to anything he does, I get a lot smarter.
Oh, good job.
If you drill a hole in a spot and you're like, oh man, I wish I hadn't drilled that hole in that spot, you can put some wood glue on some toothpicks, shove it in the hole, break them off, and then you can re-drill almost directly next to that hole. It's like
because you've reinforced it with wood.
You basically filled it with wood. And so now you can get, the...
What is this doohickey?
Doohickey. Wow, nice word.
You're welcome.
This is a jig so that you can get your cabinet door hardware in the exact same location.
Oh.
It is super worth having if you install cabinets.
As long as your doors are the same size.
Well, yeah, your doors should be the same size.
Well, babe, you never know what's happening out there.
Okay.
Okay.
At any rate, given that your doors are the same size, which they very well should be, you use the jig to mark the hole where you want it.
Okay.
And here I'm just showing off that I did a really good job. Because the laser level said so.
You really need to do that.
Well,
yeah.
If somebody, if I'm not going to toot my horn.
You don't get enough reinforcement.
Who's gonna?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, what are we doing now?
Now we're measuring for the frame around the refrigerator.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I can take a deep breath just seeing all that stuff closed.
Well, it's a lot nicer having doors, isn't it? Because, really, nobody wants an open concept pantry. How many people have said, you know what I would love? I would love for when everybody comes over to my house and sits down at my table to eat, a lovely family meal, we can all see whether or not we remembered to buy yogis.
Well, honestly, you kind of wanted to not do this. You wanted to do other projects before we finish this. And I was like,
that wasn't a major priority.
I am going insane looking at that every single day.
All right, well, it just wasn't a major priority to me.
Okay.
I wanted a shower.
We have a shower.
Sure.
We do.
Yeah, we'll have like an easy bake oven shower.
Why you say that? You're the one that built it.
So here I'm putting the frame in. I used tabletop fasteners for this. We forgot about what?
Putting this frame in. This was a beast. Oh,
Was
that
it?
was before. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're thinking of the cabinet.
Yeah, we're
no,
thinking of the cabinet. Yeah,
we're well
okay.
past that.
Now we're just doing
This frame was no big deal.
You're right.
It was
Yeah,
easy breezy.
Yeah.
Because I used the tabletop fasteners that have the special slots in them so that wood can move.
Linked below?
Sure.
Okay.
And I was able to build kind of like a shaker frame around the fridge, and it just like builds the fridge in like super custom.
Yeah, it looks real
It's
nice.
real nice and finished looking.
Yeah.
It's a real nice touch.
Agreed.
And it was super easy.
Ooh, your
And then
favorite.
we moved on to painting. Painting. Now, I actually don't mind priming because I like brushes and rollers.
Okay.
It's sprayers that I'm not really into.
Really?
It's the prepping, man. Oh, the
Yeah,
prepping.
you're not big on the prepping.
You gotta put up all the plastic, and you gotta tape things. You gotta wear a hazmat suit. You gotta
Yeah, but it's so fast. The spray is
you
so
gotta get
fast.
3 friends to endorse you, and they have to write a letter to your
Stop.
congressperson,
You're
and it's
What
a
are
mess.
you doing here?
I'm just filling in some little knots that were here and there in the wood, and then I caulked around where the panel is, because sometimes the panel doesn't quite sit in the groove, and you're like, oh, I don't want to see that. It'll be ugly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just bugs me, but anyway.
No, bugs me too.
All right.
Yep.
And then we're on to the painting, and actually the painting went really well. I used a new paint.
This is why I'm like,
I used a new paint.
Spraying is so easy.
I used the Sherwin-Williams Gallery.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, so nice. And they were just able to match our cabinet paint.
Yeah.
I brought in our old cabinet paint and was like, can you match this? And they're like, no sweat.
This is the one that you found that like you can drop a hammer on it and it won't do anything.
I've seen the demo at the store, and you can just scratch it up and take keys to it and do whatever. And
but you should use their primer.
yes, they did recommend that.
Okay.
This, I used playing cards to
Okay.
actually get the spacing right.
Monopoly, was that an action card?
Yeah, that was Monopoly.
Yes.
Monopoly Deal. Favorite game.
One of the faves. Yep.
And I always thought it was just like a gimmick when I saw people doing that.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, you're just trying to be like a hipster doofus, aren't you? But actually, playing cards are the best for like spacers.
There's a lot of like woodworking hipster doofuses out there.
I mean, I think so. I'm probably one of them.
Oh, fair.
It's okay.
Fair.
These are those fancy hinges.
Okay.
Just like screwing them on for the final time. To get that beautiful bloom soft close. Because a lot of soft closes, they like, if you don't engage them right, they'll still slam. These
Yes.
are slow all the way.
All the way.
Oh, they're beautiful. So this is before.
Oof. Look at all that stuff.
It's a mess.
We still need to organize a bunch of that stuff. I need baskets.
And
Your favorite.
you could just see on top of the fridge, and that's where we piled things like batteries and Tupperware. And now this is what we've got now.
So nice.
So much nicer.
Yes.
Really
Messes
finishing
away.
off the kitchen.
Phase 2 of 7. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I think we all are very excited.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you all like it.
I love it. You did a great job yet again.
Another project in the books. You know, it feels good for about a split second, and then my children usually start beating it up, so the memory fades quickly. Anyway, on to the next. I've got a video coming up on how to restore a 60-year-old door, trim it out and make it look nice. And then we've got a video coming probably in a couple of months on a gigantic built-in, 12 feet by 9 feet That's going to be pretty good. You're not going to want to miss that. Might have to break that up into 2 different videos because it's big. I got links down below for all the different tools and doodads that I used in this particular project. I used that track saw cutting guide, which is pretty cool in terms of being able to make repeatable cuts, and that's fantastic because then I'm not wrestling 8x4 sheets of plywood through my table saw, because that's just dangerous. I love my fingers. I plan to keep them. We'll catch you next time.